Today, we're diving into the general and the narrowness of neurodiversity with a special new section that I've added to my website that I got really excited about designing and implementing, that is about describing the 99 plus traits that fall under the neurodiverse umbrella. So when people say, oh, I have a neurodiversity, you know what? That is a wide variety of traits, one of the nine, a grouping of the 99. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to show you the website and we're going to talk a little bit about neurodiversity. So come on, let's go check that out. So first, here's the really simple explanation that I give people when explaining about neurodiversity. So there is the center of this graph, you'll notice, is white. That is the typical or average, what they've labeled, they being doctors, researchers, so forth, have labeled as normal neurology. And when they do tests to diagnose if somebody has a neurodiversity and so forth, they have things like communication or mathematics or sensory to foods, sensories to smell, those types of things that fall above or below normal, so into the peach zones, peachy orangey zones that are on this graph. So I kind of highlighted the left part of this graph demonstrates more of the average neurotypical person. The right side of this graph is saying, oh yeah, that person's probably got some neurodiversities. And those are really traits, things that you can learn more about. And that's what I'm telling you is you want and need and should learn more about that. So now let's go check out my website where I've added in more details. On this page, I've compiled a detailed list of over 99 traits that fall under the neurodiversity umbrella as I described. I've broken them down into different categories. Wait, let's scroll and find that on this lovely thing. So first and foremost, I want to point out this lovely graphic. That helps to label them in alphabetical order so that you can get an idea of what is actually falling into that neurodiverse bucket. Now, let's say there are some things on that list you're like, what is that? I want to learn more. Awesome. That is where you have the opportunity to scroll down. Again, these are also in alphabetical order. I wish you could click on the item on that picture. Not quite there yet. Maybe in the future. Let's just look at impulsivity. It's going to give a definition. It's going to talk a little bit about it. Then it's going to go into how that might present for someone in their life, and then some support strategies for that. These are things that have been recommendations over the years. These are things I've had clients implement. This is available on all 99 plus traits. So I highly recommend that you check out the website anytime to just learn a little bit more. Then one great thing I'd recommend also is this is a PDF that you can also click on and print if you would like. I highly recommend you can print that off and you can actually circle the neurodiverse traits that are part of you, because the importance of all of this and why this really matters is the fact that it is really valuable to know who you are. And when you know and understand your traits, the highs and the lows of them, it allows you to then make choices. And as soon as you have options and you're able to make some choices, it allows you to have the power in your life necessary to create incredible success. So when we are run by these traits, because we don't know that we have them, we don't understand how they work, how they're messing with our neurology or controlling that neurology or being hijacked by even other traits, we lose our choices. We lose some of those freedoms. Then we're masking. Then we're doing other things to compensate and we're exhausted. That's the short and simple of it. Learning and understanding your traits is actually what I feel one of the most important keys to unlocking success and incredibly thriving lives. So I'm Joy Gina, International Neurodiversity Coach. Highly recommend you check out this awesome page. There's links below. I'd love your comments. I'd love to hear some feedback about that. Also, check out the article that I've written to go with it. Thank you so much. Bye now.